Why do Japanese kids naturally listen, while so many of our kids fight, shout, or melt down over the smallest things? Why does something simple, brushing teeth, getting dressed, leaving the playground, turn into a daily battle? Here's the truth most parents never hear. Japanese kids aren't born more disciplined. They're trained differently. And today, you'll learn the 5 principles Japanese parents use every day and how you can use them at home, starting tonight. But first, we need to understand something essential. In Japan, discipline means something completely different. It's called Shitsuke, and it does not mean punishment. Shitsuke means teaching good habits through practice, patience, and guidance. The goal is not blind obedience. The goal is self-control, respect, and awareness of others. Japanese parents follow a few key training rules. Practice good habits before they're needed. Guide calmly instead of reacting angrily. Teach routines until they become automatic. Correct privately without shaming the child. And always focus on the behavior, not the child's identity. Once you understand this foundation, the 5 principles make complete sense. Let's break them down. The first principle is modeling and routine. Japanese parents don't give long lectures. They model the behavior they want. Children copy what they see: a calm voice, polite tone, tidy habits, patience, respect, self-control. And Japanese homes run on simple, predictable routines. Greet politely, wash hands. Tidy toys before starting something new. Put shoes neatly by the door. Take a quiet moment before meals. When a child knows exactly what happens next, they don't argue. Routine removes the fight before it starts. The routine becomes the discipline. The second principle is teaching skills instead of punishing mistakes. When a child misbehaves, Japanese parents ask one question: what skill is my child missing? Are they missing patience, sharing, gentle hands, waiting their turn, managing frustration? Instead of saying, "Stop that," they teach the skill. Try saying it like this: "Let's practice waiting together. Here's how we fix it." The child learns what to do next time, not from fear, but from guidance. That creates real discipline that lasts. The third principle is community awareness and empathy. Japanese children grow up hearing the same message: your actions affect everyone around you. Schools reinforce this every day. Kids clean their classrooms. They serve lunch to classmates. They walk in groups. They take care of shared spaces. Children quickly understand: I am part of a team. My behavior matters. I can make life easier or harder for others. This builds natural self-regulation, not forced obedience, but true empathy and responsibility. The fourth principle is calm parenting. Japanese discipline is quiet. Parents rarely yell, not because children are perfect, but because parents believe a simple truth: if I lose control, my child will too, so they pause before reacting. They speak in a steady tone. They correct gently. They avoid public shaming. They stay calm even when irritated. Modern research agrees. A calm parent gives the child a stable emotional blueprint, and that blueprint becomes disciplined behavior. The fifth principle is gradual autonomy and natural consequences. Japanese kids look independent early, walking to school, preparing bags, cleaning their space. But this independence is not sudden. It's built step by step. Parents first model, then guide, then supervise, then step back. Finally, the child handles it alone. And when mistakes happen, Japanese parents don't rescue immediately. They let small, safe, natural consequences teach the lesson. A forgotten umbrella means getting wet. A forgotten homework sheet means learning to take responsibility next time. Children quickly learn: my actions have results, good or bad. That's real accountability, and that's real discipline. So how can you use these principles at home? Here are 3 steps that create real change. Step 1. Be the example. Children copy you more than your words. If you want respect and calmness, you go first. Step 2. Build one small routine. Choose one habit today. shoes by the door. A simple greeting, tidying before bedtime, washing hands. Practice it together until it becomes automatic. Routine becomes discipline. Step 3. Teach, don't react. Ask yourself, what skill is my child missing here? Then guide them. Show them practice with them, not punishment, not bribing, not yelling. Just calm, clear teaching. Japanese kids aren't more disciplined by chance. They're guided with patience, clarity, and routines that make self-control part of everyday life. You don't need to change your culture, just your approach. Start with one small habit tonight, and watch your child grow into someone who can guide themselves.